Drop your keys and bow your knees and call me the Prince of Darkness, a criminal master. For when I snap my teeth and stamp my feet, I can cause a great disaster. For I am the reincarnation of Commentor, the most devious bandido ever to terrorize the Brazilian Celtao. So stop you mocking pretender and tell me, who authorized you to put on them clothes and call yourself midnight robber?
I am the voice of the agent of that body. But the day my mother gave birth to me, the sun refused to shine, the earth started to tremble. Terror hit the city streets. By the age of 1, my toys were cannons and machine guns. At the age of 2, I have met and slain all mockmen like you. At the age of 3, my anxiety is to rob, murder, plunder, leaving men, women and children to suffer. At the age of 4, my name was marked with bloodstain on every door. At the age of 5, I was wanted by the TFB, CID and FBI for the great bad deeds I have done, the miraculous wonders I performed. At the age of 6, I was known as public enemy number 1, 2 and 3. At the age of 7, my physical structure was of steel ribs, iron jaws, copper bowels. In order for a man to fight with me, must be a man of a double-fisted fighter, nerves of iron, muscles of steel, which I shall grant him a red fluid, which shall pass through my body like electricity. At the age of 8, I was kept into a deep death dungeon, where my home in the jungle is a coffin. I usually sleep at day and woke up at night, and when I woke up, a reptile and ferocious monsters adore me. I then rumbled and tumbled with the rhinoceros and the hippopotamus, crushing their bones into powder for my revolver. And if my revolver fails to fire, my dazzling sword shall never retire. At the age of 9, whilst increasing the techniques of crimes in the year 1889, my great-grandfather's treasure was stolen, his life was taken. From thence, I became a midnight robber.
It was a grave mistake in nature's plan when your parents first put you forth upon this land. I will tell you plainly that you may understand that you are nothing but a nuisance to mortal man. For the day I was born, the sun refused to shine. Hurricanes smashed the citadels of the city. Atomic eruption raged in the mountains. Philosophers and scientists said the world is come to an end. But no, it was me, the Commentor, who had come forth. But what manner of man are you who will stare your own death in the face? What is your name, your claim to fame, and from whence you came? Talk, robber man.
Stop! For men like you know is not my name, nor fame, nor from whence I came, where I came from, wind, storm or hurricane. For some said that I'm a blast volcano, others said that I'm the wicked seas of Troy. Some even mistake me for the notorious Jesse, while others said that I'm the famous Gundadin. But whichever is quite correct, I do not know. But today I made my appearance here as a cyclone in human form. When I speak, the planet of Egypt shall crumble, and before the roughest sea shall awake. The Bengal tiger shall cease to relate and roam to the jungle. So speak, mockman, speak with precaution when hearing of me this notorious criminal is wrong. For I am the oldest criminal that ever broke the walls of Egypt and robbed the city of gold. The whole world of both read and respect me, for my name and photograph appears on detective magazines and daily newspapers. My pleasures are day and night are bank robberies, fisting gun battles and all mocking pretenders like you to perish beneath my feet.
Have you arranged an insurance policy against your impending doom? My only regret is that I displayed an uncharacteristic hint of compassion by not feeding your bloody carcass to the Kobos. It is clear to me that your burning ambition is to follow in this midnight marauder's footsteps. You must reply now, lucidly and candidly. Express your intentions alphabetically.
Now, at school, I was an invertebrate front and assistant speaker and a downright dunce. In anything that is too technical or mathematical, I never crossed the Panza's theorem. In geometry, quadratic equation, history, nature study, hygiene, arithmetic, spelling, and all other subjects. All these give me earthquake into my brains. Ask for grammar. That too is quite an expressive puzzle. Even today I stumbled and struggled all wrong, ending up with the simplest sum. After taking hours and hours of checking and rechecking at a tender age. For I admitted myself as a student from crime school. I have a record dating from 1066 until now with the reputation of being one of the most daring master criminal that ever operated in the United States. But now, I drew my attention about the Federal Bureau of Investigation, where I was a fugitive from justice at the Sing Sing prison with 2 others. We made our escape by swinging a barge using a rope made from the mattresses of ourselves. After making my escape, I went to the sheriff's office. There I found papers containing my conviction. I destroyed them. Then I went to the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I saw the chief detective making a warrant for the arrest of my partners. He saw me from the mirror. It was hanging above his head. He pulled a revolver at me, but it was too late for his itching fingers. The man had his body in a very bad condition. For I am the one and the only desperado that ever rise the hills of Golasco and have the whole of America standing on the edge of darkness. For whilst you and others were at school, bursting your brains to tell you vexation, studying grammar, history, nature study, hygiene, arithmetic, spelling, and all other subjects, I was nourishing my intellects with dangerous escapes, bank robberies, fistic gun battles, and all mocking pretenders like you to perish beneath my feet.
Have you heard of my hill of forgotten men? Tucked away behind the city, beyond the avenue of desolation, turning left around the roundabout of destruction is my hill of forgotten men. It is a hill on which men like you are buried. Men like yourselves who once knew temporary fame from stealing bus passes from old ladies, robbing lunch kits from infants, but who dare to challenge my supremacy and to extirpate my equilibrium. Truly, bad men die and live on this hill, but I live at the top. Talk, rubber man.
Away down from the heightless region of the phantom graveyard came I, this invincible, son of the undauntable and most reputable, the agent of Death Valley. Now the motive of my sudden appearance here today is to accomplish the destruction of my father's deadly expeditions. For within my two bloodthirsty hands of mine lies that woeful book of challenge, headed by the warrant of death, written with the hands of kings and sealed with the blood of monarchs. For I stand most impregnable, insurmountable, and very destructible. I am the old bunk phantom, born in the year 13 BC, fed and graduated on this isolated, terrifying mountains of the Himalaya. There I have fought, conquered, and drunk the flesh and blood of the prehistoric monsters, such as the icophobia, the luciphobia, and the hydrophilus, whose weight is no less than 14 tons. Now remember a dagger, it pierced into my heart. That will only prove to be an injection for the restoration of my physical fitness, and a bullet and others placed into my mortal skull. That also will prove to be the same for my canet of coffee, jasper acid, sweetened with the gall of an octopus and the milk from the head of the most venomous cobra. My bed is made up of pillar of fires, while I and dreamt of the river overflowing with the blood of my departed victims. So any man is taking a chance with me will not be only be making a mistake, but they will be taking their last step to eternal doom.